Hi, I'm Emery Otheram, a PhD student at the University of Manchester. It is Friday the 5th of February and welcome to your Fusion News Update. Today's stories include 1. Physicist fusion rocket idea may unlock long-distance human space travel. 2. 3 new public-private InFuse projects to speed development of fusion energy. 3. £12 million UK-Japan robotics deal for fusion energy and nuclear decommissioning research. And I have a couple of bonuses thrown in for you at the end too. Our first story today. Physicist fusion rocket idea may unlock long-distance human space travel. Dr. Fatima Ebrahimi, a physicist working at the Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory, produced a paper in the Journal of Plasma Physics detailing a thruster designed for space that uses magnetic reconnection in order to accelerate plasma bubbles. This kind of process is seen in both solar flares and in nuclear fusion devices such as tokamaks. Ebrahimi came up with the concept when working on a tokamak device called NSTX. She had observed magnetic bubbles in the plasma moving at around 20 kilometers a second, which seemed like a lot of thrust. Using this principle for a rocket thruster will enable speeds approximately 10 times faster than existing rockets and allow more feasible travel to destinations such as Mars. Dr. Ebrahimi said, "Long-distance travel takes months or years because the specific impulse of chemical rocket engines is very low, so the craft takes a while to get up to speed. But if we make thrusters based on magnetic reconnection, then we could conceivably complete long-distance missions in a shorter period of time." Space travel enabled by nuclear fusion is similar to a story that we've covered before, in which Pulsar Fusion, a UK-based company, showed images of their plasma thrusters. These kind of exciting stories were once just for the realms of science fiction, but now it's really interesting to see them come as technologies for today. Second today, 3 new public-private InFuse projects to speed development of fusion energy. The latest round of InFuse Partnership Awards was announced in December, and this story is about public-private partnerships between some FIA members and Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory. These are the US-based Princeton Fusion Systems and TA Technology, along with Tokamak Energy, which is based in the UK. The InFuse Awards provide companies access to leading expertise and facilities of the Department of Energy's national laboratories to assist in addressing critical scientific and technological challenges in pursuing fusion energy systems. These new projects will involve the use of complex codes produced at PPPL and include the production of some vital diagnostics for some of the machines. The Deputy Director of InFuse, Ahmad Diallo, summed up the collaboration, saying these contracts provide PPPL expertise to private companies that are working on fusion energy, adding, national laboratories like ours and Oak Ridge National Lab have the know-how that companies are eager to tap into. Each of these companies has been involved in previous InFuse projects. This ongoing collaboration is an exciting example of how public and private sectors can come together for some really ambitious projects to advance the fusion field. Our final story today, £12 million UK-Japan robotics deal for fusion energy and nuclear decommissioning research. A collaboration between the UK and Japan has been announced in order to deliver new robotics capabilities for the remote maintenance of nuclear fusion devices and for nuclear decommissioning. This is both really important for the nuclear fusion research, but also the wider nuclear sector. The collaboration, called LongOps, is being led by the UK AEA's RACE facility, which stands for Remote Applications in Challenging Environments. A key feature of the work will be the use of sophisticated digital twin technology, which uses virtual models to pair the virtual and physical worlds. Dr. Rob Buckingham, commenting on the collaboration, stated, "LongOps will build long-term partnerships, such as that between the UK's Sellafield and Japan's TEPCO, to find faster and safer methods for fusion development and to solve complex decommissioning problems. The project will build innovation pipelines with industry for new robotics and AI tools. It will also solidify relationships between operators and researchers in the UK and Japan. I'm delighted that the UK AEA will play a key enabling role in this international venture." These new robotics technologies will have use in fusion and beyond, and having used some of the robotics kit myself, I can say that it's pretty fun too. Now time for some bonuses. Firstly, on the 27th of January, Ian Chapman, the CEO of the UK AEA, presented a lecture to the Royal Society entitled "Putting the Sun in a Bottle, The Path to Sustainable Fusion Power." You can watch it on YouTube. The second is a Forbes article detailing the role of energy research in the UK post-Brexit. It contains some really interesting and important messages on the UK's role in Horizon Europe and other really important European projects. A big thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.